Hi guys, this is Death by Zero, and I've been reading around on the forums that you've been having trouble with the kitchen dungeon. So I'm gonna do a couple test runs here just to show you guys how to do it, and demonstrate a few tips and tricks I've also learned. I'm going to show first the tips and tricks I've picked up and not actually complete that mission, and then I'm going to run it again, but I'm going to run it to its entirety with just the stick to prove that it is doable if you're not as strong as if you don't have as many resources available as I do. So, so we're gonna go into the dungeon, and the first trick I want to show you guys is what if you have Divine Link, it's a great thing because Divine Link makes your pet take all the aggro. So, although these enemies don't hurt much, your pet still will take the hits, which will stop you from getting stunned more often. Some of them will still go after you, but it'll make your life easier. So, first things first, as you know, any type of attack won't hurt these guys, except for the chocolate fondue sticks. If you have to kill the chocolate fondue sticks with any old attack, and this one should have dropped it. Yeah, he dropped it. He dropped a chocolate fondue stick, and that's something you're gonna need. So we equip that. But before we use that, I'm gonna show you that Hydro Transmutation is a good skill to use on this because you don't actually need to use the fondue stick for anything. Firstly, Hydro Transmutation bypasses their defense, so you don't need to use the chocolate fondue stick to lower it. And it will kill a few of them, maybe a wave or two depending on how powerful your Hydro Transmutation is. Mine is rank 3, so it will kill quite a few, but I don't recommend this technique once you're getting like the cooldown is a bit long, and if you're getting close to the amount of ingredients you need, it's a crude method, so I wouldn't recommend that at all because you might accidentally get a couple too many milk chocolates or whatever. Um, so second, well, third technically is you have to. I noticed a weird interaction with the fondue stick that if it also acts as a wand. So like, check it out. If I use just regular fire magic on this secret spice and keep attacking with fire magic, it'll just keep taking one damage, one damage, one damage, one damage. But if I use the the fondue stick as a wand, it will actually start reducing his damage. I mean his passive defense. So you can hurt him more, and it'll keep working. You can keep doing this, but the weird interaction with this is if you choose to do it with magic, if you choose to start hitting an enemy with magic, you must continue hitting him with magic because the defenses seem to reset if you change to meleeing. So I'm gonna hit this one a few times. You'll see he's taking more and more damage. Yeah, and now if I go back and hit him, it should do like 200, but it did only about 100. And it scales harder the less you hit the enemy. So a trick with this is if you have a chain casting wand like I do. Oh, hold on, I'm getting beat up by a piece of chocolate. If you have a chain casting wand like I do, what a very fast way to kill these guys is you firebolt once with the fondue stick, and then you switch to your wand and you just go at them because their defense has now been lowered enough for rank 1 firebolt with chain casting to do really a good chunk of damage, and it's very fast. But if you don't have a chain casting wand available, you can just I wouldn't recommend if your firebolt is rank 1 or at least above 5, you can probably just spam one shot at a time, or use lightning. I haven't actually experimented, but I guess that maybe if you let's try actually. If you stack lightning and hit a bunch of things with the 5-star stack on the chocolate wand, let's see if the secondary targets actually get their defense reduced. So that was the main target. That one was hit second. I lost track of him, I think. No, it's that one. So that's interesting. So if I continue using this, okay, that's another idea. You can use lightning too if you have a chain casting wand, which will make your life easier. Um, Last thing is actually no, I think that's everything. But just basic using of the fondue stick is if you're just gonna melee normally, you have to keep hitting with the fondue stick, and the damage will go up. I'm pretty sure, given the interaction with magic, that if you hit once, you can then go to your regular melee weapon or a bow and arrow or something, and you'll do more damage. But the damage won't increase by lowering the enemy's defense any farther. So I'm a mage and an alchemist, so I'm gonna restart this mission and do it in its entirety, just to prove to you guys that if you use nothing but the fondue stick, and I won't even use my pet for the bonus, if you use nothing but the fondue stick, it's very much doable in about 7 to 8 minutes, and you can get a decent score. So let's use this. So first order of business is I'm gonna cheat just a little bit and use my wand to kill the fondue sticks right away. What I like to do is just eliminate any fondue sticks that spawn right away because they mess things up by attacking. So whenever they spawn, just kill them right away. Then you get a fondue stick, and then you just get to work. And it's gonna take a while. It's annoying. You're gonna collect a lot, but it works. So the next, I'm probably just gonna put some music on past this point, and the next 7 minutes of this video is just gonna be me beating on ingredients. So feel free to skip ahead to the last 30 seconds for any important notes. If you have any other questions, obviously feel free to ask me. Um, Something I should notice is, and you should probably notice in the video, is that I make it a point to hit multiple enemies with the stick at the same time, so I can just get a few birds with the same stone on one hit and start lowering the defense of multiple things. But you have to be careful with this when you're getting close to your ingredient limit, because you don't want to accidentally kill something nearby and set yourself like over the milk chocolate 22 count or something. And another thing you might notice is I keep positioning myself so that whenever I hit enemies, they stay within this red circle. It's important because in order for the ingredients to count towards your list in the top corner, they need to die within the circle. So whenever you're hitting things, make sure, unless you want to hit them out so that they don't count for whatever reason. Like if a milk chocolate's about to die and you're already at 22, but you need something else to spawn, you hit it outside so it doesn't count and mess up your recipe. But yeah, you just keep positioning yourself so that you hit things towards the middle. So I'm gonna shut up now for real and probably put some music on, so just feel free to skip ahead to the last 30 seconds of the video this time, and I mean it.
find ourselves without the defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot sink into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves that we must reach for.
Okay, talking time again. I'm actually, the spawns aren't really being nice to me. I need one more secret spice and it's just not giving it to me, and I'll be honest, I'm taking a lot longer today than I normally do. Maybe it's because I'm commentating on the video as I do it, but I'm just whipping out the fire technique I talked about earlier to get through spawns quicker because I need to force a secret spice to spawn in the next minute or else I'm going to lose. And usually I finish this with like 3 minutes to spare. But it's proving a little difficult today. But regardless, you guys get the point. Don't worry too much about what's it called? Getting chocolate fondue sticks in the mixture. They don't really count towards anything. And I'm actually probably going to fail this run because there's 30 seconds left. And a secret spice just refuses to spawn for some reason. So I guess the entire point of this video is moot because I proved out to... Yep. I proved out to prove that it can be done with just a stick. But I guess we all have bad days. Anyways, you guys get the point when you're done. Like usually when you're done, you hit the giant spoon in order to end the mission. But when you fail, you just leave. So yeah, it wasn't perfect, but trust me, it can be done. Uh, if you guys really want proof, I can film myself doing it again, and I can upload another video. Just let me know in the comments of on Amino, I guess. And yeah, that's all. I hope these the tips I offered at the beginning of the video were helpful. And see you later.